My experience in this program has been a bit intense.
Come with that in mind. Don't get married to your idea.
I have unlearned what I knew, but doesn't apply here.
But it was just whenever you walk in the park and just getting to learn a few extra things.
It started off easily and softly. Oh, really? This is intense? You call this intensive residency? And boom, before we know it, where are we now?
We traveled with Rwanda. I think 15 minutes out, there was a bit of turbulence. That was the first time I asked myself, what am I doing here? So we touched down, and it's when we met the team from Jasiri. And I think that's when people had started looking out for potential founders. We got here, and Isidore and team were waiting. They gave us chocolates. I wonder whose idea that was. So the first week was basically just introductions, knowing where someone is coming from, and getting to know each other.
We come from 3 different countries, and people from 3 different countries interact in 3 different ways. So we are trying to get along with each other and so on. And there were different activities that we used to do out here, like that would assist in the team formation. One of the things was a trust fall, and honestly speaking, I was scared of that as well. Then people started to get along and so on. After 3 weeks or something, someone talked to me seriously about getting into team together.
So after the interactions with people, there were the classes that we went through. It was almost a month. And these classes were entrepreneurial concepts. They were teaching us how to be better entrepreneurs.
Initially, we come in with all this excitement. They lied to us in the first month. They give us this work in doses, so you don't realize how much you're taking in until a while.
The entire concept of team player was really a learning step, and what everyone else brings to the table and how important that is. That was one of those things that I learned in Jasiri that are very, very helpful, that you can't do it alone. You can do it really good with other people.
Jasiri, we're taught about market creating innovations, which are innovations that tap into people who are normally left out and are not able to consume because they don't have the skill or the money or even the resources to consume some of these products, but they want to be consumers. So here we're taught to just not innovate and make things better, but to tap into these people and make them consumers and now create a new market for people.
A lot of sessions which we had help curate our business idea, like sessions on MCI, market creating innovations, and one concept, having a problem or getting more attached to problem, has helped us understand our business more and find a way to make it more MCI.
I would say my entire life in entrepreneurship, I've not come across something called system thinking. And it was just blowing my brain, having to unlearn and learning the new things he was teaching us, because system thinking has been the foundation of the problems we are tackling now. It has been the foundation of what we are doing.
In just 4 weeks, you couldn't tell that the cohort that got here as 49 individuals, the amount of work they had done to break into different teams. We're talking about 22 teams at the end of month 1. And the different problem statements they were rallying behind, it spoke to the amount of work that they put in, of getting to know each other, of getting to identify really what is it that they wanted to work on. And they were ready to go to market research.
After the first month, we went out on the field to test out what you call hypothesis. That's basically to see the assumptions you've made are right. So we went out on the market and throughout different corners of the country. One day we were going to Nyagatare, and I remember how our car tire broke, and we had now to come up with a solution of how we can fix it on that same day. And it's challenging when you plan to meet people and sudden things happen. We were finally able to meet with the people that we had booked a meeting with. We talked with them, And now we are currently developing a solution for that problem that will help people track their assets in real time in terms of value, location, usage, and accountability in terms of who has your assets.
For us, for instance, we realized that almost 90% of our assumptions were our own. So essentially, we would have formed a solution for ourselves and not the customer. So it's important to fall in love with the problem, because the problem is not custom-made to you, the person who's trying to find the solution, right? It's about the customer. What do they need? What do they desire? What are their pain points? And how can you help to alleviate those pain points by giving them a solution that is tailor-made to the needs that they have and not the assumptions that you have concerning the problem that they have?
We went to research and we started digging into the problem statement that we were trying to solve. And what we discovered upon research was that the problem actually exists, but the matter was kind of being managed by the government. We were trying to operate in Rwanda, and the government was kind of working on that. And upon discovery of that, we tried to discuss about it, and we fall on different grounds. Like, she wanted to keep pursuing on that, and I was like, let's look for something different. So because of that, we ended up breaking up.
Breakups are difficult conversations that we must have. In the course of the program, we were able to learn about our different entrepreneurial edges, and on finding out that we are very similar, it would be a challenge for our team dynamics in the future, and we thought that better do it sooner than later.
I believe Jasiri allows celebration of breakups to make it normal for everyone and allow everyone to be comfortable in whoever they choose to work with.
Being a Jasiri Fellow means more than just being an entrepreneur. It is deep-rooted into what we do here and some of our values, notably the humility and being significant. And so when these guys are here, it is about the bravery that it takes to actually leave everything behind and come and put your skills to solving the challenges that the communities are facing.
I can say as a person that they've changed my mindset, they've changed my psychology and my perspective about business, about relationships, about passion, about commitment, and just life in general.
So one thing I can guarantee from the program is growth as a person and as an entrepreneur. Because when I look back at the person I was when I came here, I can confidently say that I have changed, and I've changed for the better, thanks to Jasiri and the program.
You know, building something for the actual customer and empathizing with them. These are valuable things that I've learned, and this program has really just transformed how I see things, especially from a startup perspective. At least what I did in the past was that to just have this brilliant idea and to see a problem and innovate around it. But Jasiri offers you a step-by-step process to it. You know, you gotta find out the problem, and you gotta run it across some tools.
Open-mindedness is what got us to where we are. And even personally, if you asked me before I came to Jasiri that I would be in agriculture, I would laugh at you. If I would be in data analysis, oh, I would laugh even harder. But the fact that I came here was an open mind, and I found co-founders that are on the same wavelengths. We managed to get into different industries, to study so many things, to research, and even to be bold and courageous enough to say that, you know what, we want to do sports analytics.
Actually getting wise women and men advising you every step of the way. Again, not telling you what to do, but giving you insights on potentially the direction that you should follow. There has been a lot of guidance, hand-holding, and at times being thrown into the deep end, which we need to be able to thrive. I'm mostly grateful for everyone's willingness to go the extra mile and to offer support. You know, could be the time that people are crying, people did. The time that people are smiling, celebrating together. I mean, we did karaoke on my birthday, so there's been a lot of love.
One thing that I'm really grateful for is to have met like-minded people like me. I could definitely turn into the people I've met from Kenya to Rwanda, and also Ethiopian fellows that I've met here either. And also the staff members, the kitchen crew, all people that work here, the facilitators, and of course, people that got us here, which is the Allen Grape family. I thank you all.
I want to thank the kitchen staff, because cooking food for 3 months for 50 people is tough. Then I also want to thank the whole Jasiri staff that was assisting us in the process, the program leads, and so on.
Thankful to the Jasiri Fellows for all the work they have put in to be here, and to the facilitators and different kind of people that have supported their work over the past 3 months. And lastly, to the Gray family that has made this happen. We are grateful.
So all 49 of us has different character and different lights, and the fact that we are able to learn from each other and help out one another when we need it has really helped us grow as a community together. So learning mentality is big in Nuru Fellows, and big ups to whoever recruited all these amazing 49 fellows.